Debts and health. Oh no. Why speak of that, Sal? Hold on, Taurus. Okay. Don't worry. We're gonna go through it. That's the least that you wanna hear right now, I'm pretty sure. Okay. So May 5, lunar eclipse is coming. Okay. Before we start, we need to verify, are you a Taurus ascendant or moon sign? If not, or if you don't know, in the description box, step 1, download a free birth chart. Get the app, okay? It's gonna be down there. You download it for free and you can get a free birth chart interpretation. So down there. Step 2, there's another app that can give you the remedy for your own, not sign, your own personal chart. Okay, so there's 2 apps. Download it in the description. We'll start, okay? So, if you are a Taurus ascendant or moon sign, sidereal Vedic astrology, of course, is what I practice, not Western. We're going to be looking at this. So this is basically your first house. Let me just, okay, we fancy today. I don't know how, it's too thick. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. Okay, first house, so we'll just mark this here, okay? And then this is where the 6th house. Hold on. I'll show it to you guys what is up in this, what's going on. All right. Lunar eclipse. Okay. Who cares about the lunar eclipse, right? Really, seriously, right? It's like, is it really gonna affect me? Is it really gonna, change the whole life because it's coming? Well, we don't know. That's what we're gonna see. Depending on your dasha and your antardasha, of course, but the nodes always affect us as a whole. And the nodes for the Taurus ascendant moon sign right now, what we call is the 12 and the 6. These are Dustana house. Dustana houses, a little bit challenging houses for us because this is the house of loss, 12th house. 6th house is the house of illness, opposition, like enemies also, both houses. This is the day-to-day, which means like your regular schedule. This is going to be affected. So a lot of things. I will be focusing on the 6 and the 12. Let's identify first the lunar, the moon, Luna. Ever heard of the term lunatic? Yes. That's your ex, that's not you. Okay, no kidding. Now, the moon is Luna. Emotions, feelings, our mind, how we think, how we process, it's all here. In Jyotish, the moon is very important. We call it Chandra. Okay, we use it more than anything else. I think it is connected to our longevity. It is society. It's the nurturing planet. It is the queen. The sun is the king. The moon is the queen. When you grow up, the first natural dasha that you will have is the moon, because the mom takes care of you. Okay, so that's how important the moon is. Okay, so if it's going into a lunar eclipse this May 5, how does it manifest for you? You will count first house, right? You got 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and then 6th house. K2 is there, of course. The south node, we call it. Now, with K2 over here, it brings something from our past to be dealt with. It doesn't happen on that day itself, so don't write it on that stone, on that day, I will have to deal with this. No. It starts to manifest. We are on the eclipse season already. We had the solar eclipse on the 20th. Now we're having the lunar eclipse. So if it's in the 6th house and the moon is there, what does the Taurus have to be more aware of? Okay, so let's dissect. If the mind goes in the 6th, then we have to figure out, how are we spending our money? Are we paying off our debts? Do we have debts? Remember, the moon is also cash flow. You know the term in business when they say, are you liquid? Exactly. That's the moon. Businessmen are liquid. They got good moon. I'm just putting this to a side. Did you know when Bill Gates, of course, I'm just saying here, Bill Gates, when he reached his billion, he was in front, okay, not the ocean, but a body of water by a lake, okay? I'm not sure where that residence is, but it's in front of the lake. And then it give him that billion. So very, very interesting. So the moon is that kind of power where it can give you that cash flow. If the cash flow is in the 6th house, then we may have debts. What is K2? cutting. So what are we doing? Repaying off our debt. So you may be refinancing, structuring a loan, okay? Or getting some amount of money to pay off your debts. Good. We love that, right? So here, we need to activate that. Now, on May 5, I'm going to a body of water next to the ocean, and I will be bringing, if you guys will want to purchase, our mindful bracelets. Now, these are made of freshwater pearl, different gemstones, and also silver. All these are combination that I put together, and this is handmade, by the way. This is handmade. You order, we make, we bring to the beach. Okay, I'm wearing mine already right here, so you can check it. This is the two of my favorite right here, of course. So that's silver, pearl, and then that's amethyst. Okay, so we're trying to activate that sixth house. We're trying to strengthen that sixth house. Okay, this is for the Taurus. Now remember, moon is also exalted in Taurus, but it is not happening in Taurus, which means like moon gives 100 benefits when it is in Taurus. Okay, but right now it's in Libra, which is about partnership, other people, contracts also. So sixth house is going to be where the main factor is. Coming back to the situation here with the sixth house, chronic illness. We have to deal. Okay, there may be something that is a health issue that is from the past that you've never dealt with, and now is the time for you to address it. This is not a health advice. I'm not a doctor, but sixth house is health. So how are you doing with regards to health? Let me explain. If this is active, sixth house is chronic illness, and 12th house is hospitalization, this is isolation, then you may be visiting the doctor. Then you may be visiting a physician. So this is the best time to go. I always say this, when there is something about that health that bothers your health, it's better to go there at your will than you wait later on. So checkup is a must. All those things is going to be a top priority for you for the next 3 months. But what is the connection of the silver and the pearl? How does it even help, right? So if our mind is tense with regards to money problem and health problem, then of course we need something soothing. Different gemstones, different metals affect our composition body-wise. So we're all energies. These are all energy, these are all frequencies. Same thing as pearls, same things as metal, they have frequency. So what does a pearl does to you is it calms the mind. It eases the mind. And remember, the less stress, the less anxious, the less thing that you're thinking, your body is able to recover and heal. And that way, you can have a good health, you can do whatever you want, meaning because you're functioning well. So this is the time where you probably would want to have some sort of right hand, right wrist, okay, when you wear it. Okay, now this is not like a single ladies right there. No, we're not talking about engagement. That's the sixth house right there. No. Okay, so focusing on that. Now, remember also, the moon rules for you, the third house. Third house is your courage and your will. Now is not the time for you to be more, let's just say, aggressive with your decision. So this is a time where you become more conservative. All right, conservative. We need to be more conservative with regards to our choices and our desire. This third house right here is the birth of our desire. So this is not the time where you should be gambling on big things. The next 3 months, try to play it safe. Everything is in the description box below. Download the 2 apps and of course, the Mindful. And it also comes with the free Swarovski, pendant, silver, of course. It comes free, totally free if you get it until Friday. I'll see you guys again.